Namaste everyone. Yesterday we already started this Upanishad, Yogtattvoupanishad. So this first slide we did not cover in yesterday class. Yogtattvoupanishad, it's related with the Krishna Yajurveda. Total mantras are 142 here. And the communication in between, because each and every Upanishad, two persons are there as a Guru and Shishya, and Guru or the disciple. So here Brahma and the Vishnu both are communicating, and by their communication or their discussion, the this Upanishad created. Okay, the discussion bit of the Good.
Sir, voice was
Hello.
breaking, sir.
Again, same network area.
Yeah, now we can hear.
Okay. So the conversation in between the Brahmaji, and here the used the word for the respect of Brahmaji, the grandfather. This kind of questions also can come in the exam. So grandfather Brahma and the god Vishnu both are talking. Okay. We cannot say who is here Guru and who is disciple, but both are discussing, and for their discussion Yogtattvoupanishad created. Okay. So yesterday already you have seen that 4 kinds of yoga mantra, Lay, Hatha and Raj yoga also here, and description of Ashtanga yoga also there detail. Yama Niyam Asana Pranayam Pratyahara Dharana Dhyana Samadhi. Total 4 postures description here: Siddhasan, Padmasan, Singhasan or Bhadrasan. When you will see in one mantra, there is mentioning the 3 mudras. That in this Upanishad, 3 mudras are there. That are, they are the very important Vajroli, Amroli and the Sahajoli. But when we see the carefully how many mudras he described here, then 10 mudras are there. If we add the other, then so it is very complicated to give the exact answer how many mudras are in this Upanishad. So please remember 3 and 10 both, because they are making confusing in the different mantras. One mantra is telling 3, other he is explaining the Mahamudra, Mahaban Mudra, that Mahaved Mudra, Udyan, Mul. They are also explaining. Then what we call them? That's why it is little confusing here. Okay, in the Mudra section. Total 4 stages are here: Arambha state, Ghata state, Parichya state, and the Nispatti state. The uniqueness of this Upanishad is a Bhuchari Siddhi. Yesterday already we have discussed about the Bhuchari Siddhi. If any yogi who is continuing practice of the pranayama, then he will be eligible to attain the Bhuchari Siddhi. And Bhuchari Siddhi is that kind of Siddhi that yogi, if yogi is touched to anyone, any living being, for example, tiger, sarab, lion, elephant, immediately they will die. Bhuchari Siddhi by the pranayam. So description of diets here, patha is here. Description about the cottage also here. Meditation also here. Okay. So yesterday already we have discussed this. The order of creation also by the God to ego to Mahabhuta to the metals to the body. Mantra, Lay, Hatha, Raj, Ashtanga Yoga already discussed. So yesterday till yeah till this slide we have discussed. See total are the 4 stages. Who missed the yesterday class, please go back to the yesterday class and then watch this video. Okay. So Arambha state, Ghata state, Parichya state, and the Nispatti state. So Arambha state only name is here. No any kinds of description is there. What is Arambha state? What happened in this state? No any description here. Only name is given. Okay. Next is the Ghata state. Yeah, Ghata state he is explaining in detail that the breath retention practice helps to attain the Ghata state easily. It meaning the practice of the pranayam helps to attain the Ghata state easily. Okay. And next is the Pratyahar also helps to attain the Ghata state. Both are helpful. Pranayam also and Pratyahar also helps to attain the Ghata state. And next is the nature when prana, apana, mind, buddhi, soul, and God are all, sorry, it is get together, not are here, it is get together. That state called Ghata state. It means prana and apana merge together. Mind, buddhi merge together. Soul, our soul and supreme soul merge together. That we call it is the yoga. And here they are telling it is the Ghata state. Okay. So it is the nature of the Ghata state. And the science of the Ghata states. But here in the mantra, there is word, the signs of the Ghata states are from in the next mantras, but not exactly that signs. Different words he is giving here, like here, now the yogi should practice only 1/4 of the amount he used to do earlier. It means if yogi, he reached in the Ghata state, now only 1/4 practice he should do. No need to do practice as like he was practicing previously, according to Yogtattvoupanishad. Only one pahar. Sorry, it is pahar. And one pahar is equal to 3 hours. How many? Yes, please.
3 hours, sir. One prayer is 3 hours.
Yeah. So, before the Ghata state, yogi maybe he was practicing 5 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. We don't know. No any kind of description is here. Because according to if we follow this line, now in the Ghata state, yogi is practicing 1/4, meaning 5% he is doing only, and 25% that 1/4 is the 3 hours. Okay, and if we guess, then total practice how much he was doing. So multiply 4. So 12 hours he was practicing in the Arambha state. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So before reaching the Ghata state, the yogi was practicing 12 hours. Not that 12 hours, not directly given, but indirectly we can assume if he is using the 1/4 word here, it meaning previously 12-hour practice he was doing. Now he is practicing 3 hours in a day or the night, anytime. But 3 hours he is practicing in the Ghata state and do Kumbhaka only once a day and assimilate everything who your senses are getting. Now here many things are description about the senses, about the hearing, about the vision, about the smell, about the touch. Whatever your sense are getting, meditate on them during the practice of the Kumbhaka. He is telling in this state you have to do like this. And the description of Pratyahara also here. We'll discuss one after the slide. The description of Pratyahara, it is Pratyahara also in the Ghata state description. This kinds of, we'll discuss later, okay? Yes, one of you please conclude this slide.
The Arambha Avastha has no description. Ghata Avastha, there is pranayama practice to attain the Ghata state easily, and Pratyahara also is suggested here for attaining the Ghata state. The nature of Ghata state is identified or understood when prana, apana, mind, buddhi, soul, God, these aspects get together. So union of prana, apana, mana, buddhi, and soul, God, all these unions are called as state of Ghata. And then the signs of Ghatavastha is the yogi is recommended to practice only 1/4 of the time that he used earlier. So probably in Arambhavastha, it implies that he was practicing for 12 hours, which is the full span. And now in this Avastha, only 1/4 of that span, which is 3 hours, is suggested. So practice can be done in the day or night. And the Kumbhaka must be done only once a day, and everything that these senses experience must be meditated upon.
Nicely. Next is the Parichaya state. In 81 here, its description is here. Ghata approximate 60 mantra, the description of there, 60 to 70 something.
Sir, Pratyahara you will be describing after this, sir.
We'll discuss because first we are now studying the states, otherwise you will confuse if I added that area, okay?
Yes, sir.
That's why first I will complete the states, then again I will correlate that Pratyahara with the Ghata state, okay? That's why I make a separate slide for that. Parichaya state, this attained by Avina only. Only these kinds of words we are getting in this Upanishad. If we activate our Kundalini, then we can attain the Parichaya state. Okay. I think it is because Ghata state, this kinds of explanation in not any other Hatha Yoga text. No, in the Ghiran Sahita, no Ghiran Sahita, no any kinds of this kinds of states. In the Hat Pradipika, Hat Ratnavali, there is this states description, but not this kind. So it is also the uniqueness of this Upanishad. Detailed description of the Ghata state, this kinds of Kundalini awakening related with the Parichaya state only in the Yogtattvoupanishad Upanishad. And these kinds of questions will come in the exam. Okay, that kind of uniqueness. Nispatti state. Only name is given Nispatti state, but no any kinds of description is here. Yes, one of you again conclude it.
In Parichay Avastha, there are 81 mantras, and here the state is attained by the awakening of Kundalini. And the next Avastha is Nishpati Avastha, where there is no discussion or description about this.
Okay, ma'am. Nice. Now, next is the Pratyahara. The Pratyahara, the mantras of the, here you can see 68, 69. Just with the Ghata state, not in the with the Ghata bit, in the Ghata mantras. Approximately 60 to 70 mantras about the Ghata state. But in between, Pratyahara description is here. Just after the science of the Ghata state, the Pratyahara mantras are there. What is the Pratyahara? By becoming stable in Kumbhaka and pulling the senses away from their objects. This is called Pratyahara. Okay. So here important is you have to do Pratyahara during the Kumbhaka state. It is important here. Okay. Next is the accept the objects of the senses only with your soul. Yeah. Here again and again he is highlighting that meditate on your soul, meditate on your soul, meditate on your soul. Atmasat word again and again he is repeating here. In Hindi, Atmasat on your mind, Atmasat on your soul, Atmasat on your chitta, Atmasat on your senses, objects. This kinds of word again and again is using here. Atmasat meaning the soul, self-realization. Pratyahara should be practiced daily for 1 hour. 3 hours, yes. Here I think it is only single text who is explaining the time period of the Pratyahara. In the Yogtattvoupanishad also not know any kinds of description. How long you have to do practice the Pratyahara. But here it is. How much time it is? Yes, please.
3 hours, sir.
3 hours.
Sir, daily for 1 hour you have written in text and 3 hours in the brackets, sir.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I think. Yes, something.
Is it for 1 hour?
Just wait, maybe. Maybe it is my typing mistake. 3
Or
hours, maybe.
one, or is it for one yama that is?
Yes, yes. Just wait 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Give me. Yes, 1 pair it is. Sorry,
One
it is
prahar.
typing. Same 1 pair is equal to 3 hours. Thank you.
Spelling of Pratyahara is right or spelling of Pratyahara?
It may be wrong. Firstly, I was doing. Please correct it yourself. Okay. Pratyhya something na. Nahin. Please correct it. Okay. Sorry. At present, my mind is not working.
Yes, sir.
The benefits of the Pratyahara. Yes, it is the important, and you have to be learn it and remember it. If yogi succeed in the Pratyahara, then yogi's mental power changes. It means it improve. Cognition will improve. Mental stability will improve. Who is practicing the Pratyahara? Distant hearing, special kinds of hearing power the yogi will get. As in Yog Darshan we studied na Pratibha Shravana Vedan Adars Aswad Varta Jayanti. Are you remembering?
Yes, sir. In Vibhuti.
That kinds of related siddhis yogi is getting in the Pratyahara state here in the Yogtattvoupanishad. The distance hearing, far vision, the Durdarshan, to go far away within a seconds, Vani Siddhi, his calm roop, meaning his kaya sampat, that kinds of siddhi. It means he looks so beautiful and attractive body. He will be become invisible. He can, that kind of siddhi also. And yeah, it is very, very important. If the yogi who perfected the pratyahara, and if he is passing his urine or stool, pass it, please note down it, urine and stool, and if that urine or stool touch with any iron metal, iron, that immediately that iron will turns into the gold. Yes, please repeat which I told you.
By the touch. Sir, my voice is echoing and there's a resound, I feel. Okay.
Others, please repeat. Yeah, it's important here.
Yeah. So if the urine or the stool of the yogi gets in contact with mm, somebody touches the urine or stool of the yogi, it turns into gold.
Yes, please note down in highlighted point this point. Okay, these kinds of questions will in the exam, and it is in the pratyahara in the Yogtattvoupanishad. Remember it, Yogtattva. Sky movement. It means he can walk in the sky without any kind of problem, as like Hanumanji. All these siddhis are obstacles. Yes. Here now he is telling yogi will attain many siddhis, these kinds of, but these are the obstacles. In the Yogdasan also same things there. Here also, don't attach with the powers, otherwise your practice will stop. You will not reach to the liberation. You will fall down. Okay. And the one thing is here, I think it is not in the slide. I am adding, please note down it. In this Upanishad, directly he is telling that yogi will become as like a foolish man. Sorry, 3 words are important here. Please just give me 1 minute, because that question can come in the exam. Just 1 minute. Yes, it is here. Yes, yogi. Where is it? Sorry. Here. Sorry. Yes. Yogi will live as like an unknowledgeable person. First is he don't know anything. He will live as like a foolish man. And Badhir meaning the mental person. It meaning the common people will think, oh, he is the mental guy. But actually, he is a really great yogi. He is acting, just acting, because he want to make secret his siddhis. One of you please repeat my lines.
Sir, what is that Badhir, sir?
Badhir, I'm not exactly, maybe it's meaning the mental, meaning pagal,
Okay.
as like a mental person. He
Okay.
will behave, he will act as like.
Yeah.
Sir, meaning of Badhir is not a mental person who can't hear. That is
Who
Badhir.
can't, maybe
Who
sir,
can't hear.
maybe meaning who is not understanding anything, what others are suggesting or telling, okay? Maybe like that.
Yeah.
Please note on the 3 words. the examiner this can ask. First, that Agyani meaning he don't know anything. Murk meaning foolish. Badir, you can Badir note down Badir word. Its meaning you can search by yourself also. But sir is suggesting that he's not
Yeah.
getting on anything. Okay,
Yeah. So
and
yogi.
why he is doing? Because he want to make it sick. In if he will behave only then he will able to reach the liberation state. Otherwise he can't. Here directly he is telling श्रेष्ठ योगी को जन सामान्य के समक्ष मीनिंग फॉर द कॉमन गाय behave as like this and make secrets your powers only then you will reach to the higher stage, otherwise you cannot. Yes, please repeat this line.
So for the common people and the world, the yogi should act as if he's an ajnani, an ignorant person, a murk, foolish, or a badhir, the person who cannot understand. So if he doesn't do this, the world will start putting him into different kinds of obstacles. Like he will go to exhibit his siddhis. So he
Nice.
should act like an Agnani, Murk, and Badir.
Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. Here I should add here, otherwise in the slide also, uh, don't know anything. Okay, second is the police, and third is the badhir. Badir, you can search yourself what is the meaning of Badir, not understanding. Okay. Okay. Now let's move the next slide.
Sir, here it what is Kamrup?
Where sir? Which line sir?
In benefits, what is Kamrup?
Kamaru. Sorry.
7.
Oh,
Benefit number 7.
Kamaru sir, beautiful body. I told you na. Beautiful body. Kaya Sampat I correlated here in Yog Darshan we studied na. Attractive body. Okay. Roop
Okay.
meaning his personality. Okay. You can correlate here with the elements. It is the related with second is the sky element, distant hearing, vision with our eyes. Sorry, hearing it is related with ear, vision with eye, Doordarshan also with your mental state. Go away. It is the because of that air air power. Okay, for controlling the mind, you can move within a second in millions kilometer. Vani, your tongue. Roop, roop meaning also related with your eye, but fire. Fire, if you correlate the meaning of fire, it is roop. The tanmatra of fire is also roop, okay? Invisibility. If he control the air element or sky element, then he can become invisible. In the Yog Darshan, I already explained in Vibhuti Pada these kinds of siddhis. How he can become the invisible, that thing, okay? That reflection, that thing we discussed in Yoga Upanishad, maybe you are remembering or not this thing, okay? Yes. Yeah, one of you please conclude this slide.
Benefits of Pratyahara are 10. The first benefit is yogi's mental power changes. Second is distant hearing. He can hear far of things, and he also gets a far vision. He can see what is happening in other places. Doordarshan, sir, difference between far vision and doordarshan?
Far vision, the power of the eye. I can see what is happening after 10 kilometer. It is the power of eye. Doordarshan, it is your mental state, meaning decision making power.
Okay, so far vision is the power of the eye, physical power of the eye.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Doordarshan is mental visualization. The yogi will be able to see through his mind what is happening at a distant place.
Yes, ma'am.
And fifth one is to go far away, which means to be able to go physically to a far off place.
Yes.
And in a very short span, like this happens slow. Now he's here, next moment he might be somewhere else. And then Vani Siddhi, so his speech.
Siddhi. Yes, ma'am.
And then Kamrup, which is like his body will become beautiful, and he will like kind of get Kaya Sampad. And then become invisible is the next benefit, where he can kind of there is one shloka even in Yoga Sutras where the person becomes invisible, the others cannot see him. Similarly, this is the same thing, I think, becomes invisible. And ninth one is his urine and feces when touched by others turn into gold, that kind of power. And he can move in space. All these siddhis are again obstacles for the attainment of yoga, and should definitely be avoided by a seeker who respects his intellect. And yogi has to become like an ignorant, foolish, and a person who cannot understand anything, because if he exhibits himself as a siddha purusha, then world will start troubling him, and his yogic path will be spoiled or destroyed.
Okay, ma'am. Nice, ma'am. Okay, now we have very short of time. Dharana, it's very, very important, and every time one questions will be from Dharana. One time I noticed in the exam, God did they ask questions, the question relation, the sequence of the God according to Yogtattvoupanishad. Directly they ask this question. Sometimes the shape, sometimes the benefit, sometimes the relation of the bhuta and their location with the body, and the bhuta and their color. These kinds of questions will be in the exam. And the Bij mantra. What is dharana? The yogi whose mind enters the susmana nadi along with the air. He attains panch dharana in the form of panch mahabhuta. Five kinds of dharana is here on the bhutas. Bhuta are the earth, water, fire, air, and the sky. The earth here is correlated the five element with human body. The place of earth in our body is our feet to knee. Feet to knee, it is the main place of the earth element. And the color is the yellow color. And the Bij mantra is the lam. And the God is here, Chaturbhuj, Chaturmukha Brahma. Meaning the Brahma who has the four hands and the four faces, who is the god of the earth element. And 5 ghati means 2 hours you have to meditate on the earth element. And its shape is the 4 corners as like a scale. And if anyone succeed to do dharana on the earth element, then he able to conquer on the earth element. Okay, next is the dharana on the water element. The local element in our body is knee to anus region, knee to anus, and color is white color. Bij mantra is Vam, and the god in this location is the Chaturbhuj Vishnu. It meaning that Vishnu who has the 4 hands. And 2 hours same 5 ghati, time is same. All 5 ghati, 5 ghati, 5 ghati. You have to meditate. And the shape is half moon shape. And if anyone succeed to dharana on the water element, then he will get conquered on water. Please note down one benefit is common in every slide. Conquered, conquered, conquered. In meaning victory on the water, victory on the fire, victory. Which elements we are discussing? Victory on that. It meaning that element will not any kind of a problem create to the yogi. All sins destroyed. Note down it. Sins destroyed by the water element. Next is the fire element. Its location is NS2 heart. The color is red color. Bij mantra is Ram. And the god is three-eyed Rudra. Yes, please note down it. Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra. In 2021, when I gave the exam, this questions was there. I remember very well when I solved this question there in the exam. So Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Ishwar, and Sadasiv. And maybe in advanced question they can ask the personality of the Brahma, 4 hand, 4 face. Personality of the Vishnu, the 4 hands. The Rudra, 3 eyes. The Ishwara, the omniscient. Okay. And Sadasiv, not anything. Only Sadasiv here. This kinds of also can come in the exam. Ghati 2 hour, 3-sided as like a triangular shape. First scale, second half moon, half circle, third triangular shape conquered on the fire element. Fourth one is the air element, dharana on the air. The location of it, heart to eyebrow. Color is the black color. Krishna color is there. Krishna meaning black. Bij mantra is yam. The god is the Ishwar is there, omniscient god, and 5 ghati, meditate on it, and shape is 6-sided, Satcon. Benefit is conquered on the air element, and if he succeed, then walking in the sky. That kind of power yogi will attain. And sky element, the location is eyebrow center to Murdha. Murdha is the top of our head place. In the baby, you can see no, in the skull, one region is very soft. This place is the Murdha. When we do the Shirsasana, that region of our skull touch on the ground, that is Murdha. So the eyebrow to the Murdha, it is the location of the sky element. And color is Dhumbra color, as like a smoky color. It's gray. I think it is not suiting here. Smoky is the best here. If we add here, the exact meaning of Dhumra is the smoky. Okay, smoky color. Ham mantra, the Bij mantra is Ham, and the god is the Sadasiv. 5 ghati, Vyom, circular shape. Benefits is walking in the sky and attainments of limits pleasure. Let me check the next slides. Sorry, we have very time shortage. Yes, one of you please conclude in short. I should shift Aditya ma'am class 2 minutes later.
So dharana is where the yogi whose mind enters the Sushumna Nadi along with the air, and he attains the Panchadharana in the form of the Panchamahabhutas. There are 5 bhutas: earth, water, fire, air, and sky. The earth element, the location is from feet to knee. The color is yellow. The bija mantra is lam. The god here, the god who is described here is the four-faced Brahma. Meditation time is 2 ghatis. The shape is square. Benefit is only one, conquers on the earth element. Water, the location of water element is from the knees to the anus. The color is white. The Bija mantra is Vam. The god is Chaturbhuja Vishnu, four-armed Vishnu. Meditation time is again 5, which is common for all the 5 elements. The shape is semicircular moon. Here the yogi is able to conquer on the water element, and also all the sins are destroyed. The next bhuta is fire. The location is anus to heart. The color is red. The Bija mantra is Ram. The god is three-eyed Rudra. The meditation time is 5 ghatis. The shape is triangle, and the yogi is able to conquer on the fire element. The next bhuta is air. The location is heart to eyebrow, and the color is black. Bija is Yam, and the god is the Ishwara, omniscient god. Time is 5 ghatis again. The shape is Shatkon, the hexagon. Air element, he conquers the air element and is able to walk in the sky. The final element is the bhuta is sky. The location is eyebrow to murdha. The murdha is nothing but the top of our head region, and the color is dhumra, which is smoky. Bij mantra is hum. The god is Sadashiva. Time for meditation is 2 hours or 5 ghati. Shape is circular. The benefits are the yogi is able to conquer the sky element, walk in the sky, and the third one is attainment of limitless pleasures.
Nice, ma'am. Okay. Okay, I have shifted the Aditi ma'am class at 10:30. Okay, now we can continue this class. So next class is communication class. Aditi ma'am will take in Hindi medium and English medium both. Yeah. Next is the result of Panch Dharana. After the another separate mantra, here one by one also he is mentioning, and now overall also he is telling which kind of benefits you will get after following the Panch Dharana. The first is the victory over 5 ghost. Sorry.
5
It should-
bhutas, I think, sir.
It is
Bhutas.
bhut, I think, yeah. 5 elements, okay? 5 bhutas. 5 elements. Next is the yogi's body is very strong. He becomes stronger and fear of death will gone. Okay. And next question is very, very important. Types of meditation according to Yogtattvoupanishad. So 2 kinds of meditations here. Sagun meditation and the Nirgun meditation. In the mantra number 105. Sagun meditation, hold the prana for 6 ghati. 6 ghati is equal to 2 hours 24 minutes. Okay. And meditate on the East God which you have believed in the sky element. Please note down it here. Sky element. Again, I am repeating the method of the Sagun meditation. Hold the prana for the 6 ghati and meditate on the East God which you have believed in the sky element. That kind of practice we called Sagun meditation. In this picture also you can see, first picture, his East God is a Krishna and she is meditating on the Krishna for the 6 hours. It is the Sagun meditation. Benefit is the attainment of the Anima Siddhi. Anima Siddhi, the yogi will able to attain. Next is the Nirgun meditation. Nirgun meditation is the meditation on the Nirgun. Nirgun meaning is the shapeless. As like the Maharshi Dhyanand Saraswati is following, he do not believe any kind of worship which we are following in the generally temple. He is not following that because he is believing in the Nirakar Brahma. He is telling that we cannot give shape to the God. So directly, Arya Samaj, he is denying the Murti Puja, worshipping which we are doing. So because they are believing on the Nirgun Brahma, Mahatma Buddha was also following same Nirgun Brahma. Mahatma Buddha was also telling we cannot give the shape to the God. God is the shapeless. Yeah, as like light shape, but light also we cannot give the shape of the light. Light is everywhere. So that as like it is the because it is the shapeless. It is apart from our thinking. In Bhagavad Gita also Krishna is telling na people are giving me shape, but I'm actual my what is my actual personality anyone cannot assume because I'm apart from their thinking. It is actual personality of the God. The benefit is the attainment of samadhi. Okay. Yes, one of you conclude this slide.
Here, the results of Panchadharana are given. The three results are there's a victory over the five elements, yogi's body becomes very strong, and there's no fear of death. Then, meditation is of two types, Saguna and Nirguna. It is specified in the 105th mantra. Saguna meditation, first hold the prana for 6 ghatis. 6 ghatis is 2 hours 24 minutes. And meditate on the Ishtadevata in the sky element. That is the procedure for Saguna meditation. The benefit is attainment of Anima Siddhi. Then the Nirguna meditation, which is meditation on the shapeless God or Nirgun God. The benefit is attainment of Samadhi.
Nice, man. Next question is about the samadhi. Okay. Samadhi is an adept practitioner of yoga attains the perfect state of samadhi in just 12 days. Yes. Here it is important. Here it is very, very important. And by heart, a person, I also heard this word that dharana, here also dharana time is the 2 hours. If anyone is practicing 2 hours, that is the dharana, 12 hours for the meditation, and 12 days continue, that is the samadhi. But I have no any reference where is given the 12 hours about the meditation. Just I heard this word.
Sir, I think it is mentioned in Goraksha Samhita when we were discussing about Goraksha Samhita. There is a mention about dharana, which is for 2 hours, and dhyana for 12 hours, and continuous dhyana for 12 days leading to samadhi.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. So, 24 hours and then 12 days. 12 days, same practice, then it will be the samadhi. Okay. That yogi attains liberation in life by stabilizing vayu or the prana and attaining samadhi. If he able to stabilize his prana, then he can attain the samadhi, because the main obstacle in the samadhi practice, that is the breath, hunger, thirst, pain. These kinds of problems we face now. We cannot sit for 12 days continuously without any kind of movement. If we have control on the prana, as like this body, you can see his body, how he is looking. Definitely, if a person who is continue sit a single place till day and night till 12 days, then without, he cannot eat, he cannot drink anything, because he has the control on his prana. That's why he is able to sit at a single place for a long time. Backside also you can see the wild animals are moving. They also will not harm to the yogi. It is the power of the controlling the prana. Whole nature will support him. The air, the prana, it will work as like a food. That's why the yogi no need to take the food by external, by side. In the naturopathy also, when I read that 2 months they are doing fasting. They can live, they can survive by sunlight only. Sunlight. As like plants are getting energy by the sunlight now, as like naturopathy is believing that without taking any food, we can also survive. Okay. It is the quality of our body. Our body is very, very flexible. Every time it adjusts. Auto work. If accident is there, auto recover there. Auto immune system we have. Automatically treatment will be there in our body. Bones break down, automatically it will join. If our body is tired, then automatically we will get fever, and because of fever we will get the relaxation. If we eat the bad things, then automatically vomiting will be there. If more days constipation, then loose motion there. Automatically everything is happening automatically. Our body is super. So accordingly it adjusts in every situation. Samadhi is the equal state of the soul and the God. If he has a desire to leave his body, he can also abandon it, because everything controlled to the yogi who is in this state. Yes, one of you please conclude this slide.
Sir, equal state of God means there is no
It's like a
duality.
God. He can do anything.
Yeah, he becomes like a God.
He can create the world, he can destroy the world as like that. He can give blessings to anyone, as like God is giving na tathastu, and that happens. That same power he will get.
So this slide talks about samadhi. An adept practitioner of yoga attains the perfect state of samadhi in just 12 days. A yogi attains liberation in life by stabilizing the prana. And samadhi is the equal state of soul and God, where the person in the state of samadhi becomes or gets the qualities of God. If he has a desire to leave his body, he can also abandon it at that time.
Nice, ma'am. Next is about the mudra. In the mantra number 26 and 27, discussion about the mudra. Mahamudra, Mahaband Mudra, Mahaved Mudra, Khechari Mudra, Jalandhar Bandha, Udyan Bandha, Mool Bandha, Long Pranav Sadhana, listening to the ultimate principle, and Vajroli, Amroli, and Sahajoli are the three mudras. So in the another, here you can see that Param, Vajroli, Chamaroli, Sahajoli, Tridhamata, these are the three. So see, if exam three mudras is there, that is also right. Vajroli, Amroli, and Sahajoli. And if we add all, that is also right. Okay.
Sir, what is this long pranav sadhana?
Meditate on the Om. Omkara jap. Okay. Pranam meaning Om. Okay. Mahamudra, the
Is
same.
that also part of the mudras?
Dirgh Pranav Sandhanam Siddhant Saranam Param. As per my best knowledge, we cannot include in the mudra, because it is the another kind of practice. Dirgh Pranav Sandhanam Siddhant Saranam. Listening Siddhant Saranam meaning to follow the our ancient texts. Okay, that good things, good satsang, that kinds of activity involves that. And after that, Vajroli, Amroli. We cannot add Pranav. Yes, sorry, it is my mistake. In starting, I told you the 10 mudras, but now we cannot say 10. Mahamudra 1, Mahaband 2, Mahaved 3, Khechri 4, Jalandhar 5, Udyan 6, Mulband 7, and next Vajroli 8, Amroli 9, and Sehjoli 10. These are the 10 mudras. Vajroli, Amroli, Sehjoli. But here Viprit current discussion is also there. So it is making so confused, this Upanishad. That's why this kinds of question will not come in the exam. In the main mantra, Viprit Karni is not here. But we are getting the one mantra about the Viprit Karni, then what can we say? Yes. Usa ma'am, what can we say?
Sir, we have studied all the texts, right? Sir, we will know anyway.
So generally remember 3 and 10 both, okay?
Three,
And if
three
the
in,
Viprit Karni also, then 11.
So Viprit Karni, I don't think they'll give questions like is Viprit Karni the list, and then is Viprit Karni also part of the mudras which are described in Yogtattvoupanishad? I
No, but
don't
he is
think.
explaining clearly, they are telling na Viprit Karni Mudra. In the Upanishad directly they are describing Viprit Karni Mudra. Just wait, I will show you.
Hmm.
Here directly is telling Viprit Karni Mudra.
Or then if there is a description, then if they are asking anything related to the benefits or inclusion of
Sarva Vyadhi Vinasanam directly. Viprit Karni Mudra is there.
So we should consider that, but when they ask for the numbers, we should be careful if they are giving 10, 11 or 3.
Yeah, very careful. Like we cannot fix the 3 is right, and 10 is right, 11 is right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's continue it. Mahamudra. Bring the left foot to the yoni place. Hold the same method. Do it again with the right foot, which we studied in the Hatpar Deepika. The edge equal to the Janu Sirsasana. Okay. Mahaband Mudra. The method of Mahaband Mudra is called the Mahaband. It's also again making it confused. He's not describing the Mahaband method. Okay. Mahaveda, the yogi who performs Mahabandha, concentrates and stops the movement of air through the throat posture, it meaning Jalandhar Bandha. And by contracting of both the nostrils, the air gets filled quickly. This is described as Mahaved here. Yes, fast, please conclude this slide. We have very short of time.
So here there are the description, the sloka says there are 10 mudras. Mahamudra, Mahabandha, Mahaveda, Khechari, Jalandhara, Udyana, Mulabandha. And there is Vajroli, Amroli and Sehjoli in the shloka. But when it comes to the description, we have a lot of other ones also included. Mahamudra, the description is bring the left foot to the yoni place and hold the right foot toe, pull the chin to the chest. Then do a inhalation, then hold the breath, and then Rechaka, do it again with the other foot. That is the procedure for Mahamudra. Mahabandha, it is said that it's the same method for Mudra. Right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
The same method for Mahamudra has to be used for Mahabandha also. Then Mahaveda, the yogi who performs this Mahabandha concentrates and stops the movement of the air through the throat. And by contracting both the nostrils, the air gets filled quickly. This is described as Mahaveda here.
And one thing is important, no any kinds of benefits are mentioning here. Mahamudra, no any benefits, he explained. Mahabandha, no benefits. Mahaved, no benefits. Khechari, no benefit. Jalandhar Bandha, no benefits. Udyan Bandha no benefits, but Mool Bandha benefits is there. Mool Bandha benefits we are getting. The Khechri Mudra. The Khechri Mudra is a turn to the tongue and placing it to the inner cranial cavity. Same thing. Backside, move your tongue. That is the and fixing the vision between the eyebrows. Concentrate on the eyebrow center. It is the Khechri Mudra. Jalandhar Bandha is to narrow the throat and place the chin firmly on the chest. It is the Jalandhar Bandha. Udyan Bandha, which is like a lion. For that Mrityu Matanga Kesari, same thing is here. For the elephant in the form of death. The bandha by which prana rises in Susmana is called the Udyana Bandha. And the Mool Bandha, the place the heel on the vaginal area and lift the apana upward. This is the Mool Bandha, or we also can say it is the Yoni Bandha. Okay? And the benefit of Yoni Bandha is the prana apana, union of prana and apan, union of the nad and the bindu. Okay. Next is the Viprita Karani Mudra. Have to practice for a moment on the same thing. The legs upside, face downside. Surya Mandal upside, Chandra Mandal downside. Same which we discussed in the Heart Pradipika. Okay, same thing. And slowly we should improve the practice. Not a single day we should not do. And the benefits of Viprit Karni Mudra is here. It is the destroyer of all the diseases. It improves the Jatragni. Able to digest more food. It means the who is practicing of the Viprit Karni, he can eat more. Double, triple diet he can take and he will digest also. If yogi is taking less diet, then it will be harmful because the fires are activated and if that fire will start burn to the yogi. That's why who is practicing the Viprit Karni, that yogi should take proper care of the diet. Within 6 months, if he is practicing, then Valita Palita, that problem will be cured. And who is practicing 1 pair, 3 hours of the practice of the Viprit Karni, will be able to control the Kala meaning the death. Vajroli. No any method described here of the Vajroli, but benefits are the, if anyone who is practicing Vajroli, attainment of Siddha state. We don't know what is the Siddha state, but here is mentioning the Siddha state. The knower of past and the future and walking in the sky. This kinds of benefits yogi will get. Amroli, able to perfected Raj Yoga. Amroli, the method is here. The yogi who drinks and smells urine or the somras and also practices Vajroli is called that yogi we called the practice is that is the Amroli practice. The benefit of Amroli is the able to perfected Raj Yoga. Raj Yoga will be perfected automatically if Amroli is perfected, and Vivek is Jnana and the Vairagya automatic it will attain. Okay? Yes, one of you please conclude the mudras from here.
Yes, sir. So Khechari, the procedure is same as Hatha Yoga Pradipika, and the important point is Brumadhya Drishti. Jalandhara Bandha also exactly same as Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Udhyana Bandha, here make sure that the prana raises and is in the and the Mrityumatan Kesari, that term is important. It's used here also. Everything else is the same as described in Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Then Mula Bandha is also called Yoni Bandha. The procedure is same as Hatha Yoga Pradipika. Benefits are prana and apana unite, nada and bindu unite. And then Viparita Karani, same procedure as Hatha Yoga Pradipika. The benefits also are the same as Hatha Yoga Pradipika for Viparita Karani. Sir, can you just scroll to the Viparita Karani, sir? Yeah. So the benefits that we see here are it destroys all diseases. Jataragni is increased. One is able to digest more food. If he takes less food, then it could be harmful to him. And within 6 months, the Valita Palita, graying and also the wrinkles, this part is cured. And if one practices for 3 hours or one prayer, then one can control death. Then Vajroli, the method is not described. The benefits are attainment of Siddha state, knower of the past and future and walks in the sky. And Amroli, the one who drinks or smells the Amri, which is the midstream urine, also practices Vajroli, is called as a seeker of Amroli. And the benefits are is able to perfect Raja Yoga, and he is able to attain Viveka and Vairagya.
Nice, ma'am. Now total slides are, oh, last slide we are. Congratulations. Raj Yoga. Yes, Raj Yoga description about the Raj Yoga is the after getting perfection in Vajroli and the Amroli, the yogi is able to get, sorry, it is get perfection in the Raj Yoga. If Raj Yoga is perfected, no need of the practice of the Hatha Yoga. It's very, very important because our ultimate goal is the Raj Yoga. If we able to reach the Raj Yoga position, then why we practice the Hatha Yoga exercise? Okay. Yes, nature of the pranam. Pranam meaning Omkara. So because Omkara, it is one of the best word. Thousands of research has done on the Omkara, and you will see in all the Upanishads, all the mantras, Vedas, Pranava, Purana, all our ancient spiritual texts, the description about the Omkara. What is the specialty of this mantra, this Om? So it is a combination of 3 words. Akara, Ukara, Makara, related with the 3 Loka, 3 Veda, 3 Sandhya, 3 Swar. Okay, Ida, Pingla, Susmana. 3 fire, 3 kinds of gunas. And the lotus which is present in the heart, the importance is here. The location of heart is the mouth is downward, as like this flower you can see, because you know that the place of the soul is our heart region. There is Anahat chakra is there, and that chakra, it's facing downward. In this picture right side you can see the face of the lotus is downward, and the nal, the cord is upside. You can see cord is upside, but flower is downside, and downside is bindu. Here downside is the bindu is here, and it is happening in our heart region. Okay, and mind is present in the center because it is also the location of the mind. So, Akara, heart, lotus. Yes, here it is also important. Here is they are correlated Akara with the Other thing, Akara, they are correlated with the heart lotus. Ukara, penetration of the chakras, not all, but mainly on the heart chakra. Or you can also say activation of the heart chakra. But in the main mantra, penetration word is there, okay? Makara, to they're correlated with the Nada Nusandhana, attainment of the Nada. And the Ardha Matra, destroy of sins and become as like a gem. Gem meaning that kind of money. Sphatic money is as like a diamond gem. Can anyone?
Yes,
Clear
sir.
or
So this
not?
slide is
All
about
are deactivated. Silent mode. Yeah.
Yes, sir. So Raja Yoga is described here. After getting perfection in those mudras, Vajroli and Amroli, the seeker is able to get perfection in Raja Yoga. If Raja Yoga is perfected, there's no need to practice Hatha Yoga. The nature of pranava is described next, and there are all threes. You see, three words, three lokas, three Vedas, three Sandhya, three Swara, three fires, and three gunas. So that's the first aspect of pranava. And lotus, which is present in the heart, the mouth you see is downwards, and its cord, which is called nala, is towards the top side or upside. So down at the bottom part is the bindu, and the mind is present in its center. So the four matras are akara is the heart lotus, ukara the penetration of the heart chakra, and the makara is the attainment of nada, like in nada anusandhana, and the ardha matra is the destroyer of sins and becomes as a gem.
Okay, nice. So these questions, previous exams, so you can study by yourself. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Nice.
sir.
Yeah, time has very less, and I'm also little busy. So, Usa, requesting to Usa ma'am, one by one, please cover, revise today class. Okay.
Yes, sir. You want me to
I'm
do
not.
it now, sir?
Yeah, you all please continue and revise today class in 5 minutes.
Yes, sir. So the important points of this particular Upanishad were given in the first slide. It belongs to Yogtattvoupanishad. Yogtattvoupanishad belongs to Krishna Yajurveda. The mantras here are 142. There's a dialogue between the Brahma, who is the forefather and God Vishnu. So the dialogue between them is given in this Upanishad. The yoga mentioned here is Ashtanga Yoga, and there's a sum of 4 types of yoga: Mantra, Laya, Hatha, and Raja Yoga. The postures mentioned here are 4: Siddhasana, Padmasana, Simhasana, and Bhadrasana. Mudras are 3: Vajroli, Amroli, and Sahajoli. There are other mudras, many other mudras, which are described in this Upanishad. There are 4 stages. You see, Arambha Avastha, Ghata Avastha, Parichaya, and Nishpatti Avastha. Special siddhis are mentioned here, such as the Bhujari Siddhi by the practice of pranayama. Diet, which is Pathya, and Apathya is also described here. There's a description of the cottage also. And then we started with the 4 stages, which are Arambha, Ghata, Parichaya, and Nispatti. Arambha Avastha, there's no description about it. Ghata Avastha, the breath is retained in this practice, and that helps in the attainment of Ghata Avastha. And also the practice of Pratyahara helps in the attainment of Ghata Avastha. The nature given here are when prana, apana, mind, buddhi, soul, and God, these aspects unite, all get together, and that state is called as Ghata state. The signs of Ghata state are: this yogi is able to practice only for 1/4 amount of time as he was practicing earlier. 1/4 amount of time is nothing but 1 prayer. 1 prayer is equal to 3 hours. So he was probably practicing for 12 hours when he started in the Arambha Avastha. This practice can be done at any time, day or night. And Kumbhaka should be done only once during the day. And the yogi is suggested to assimilate whatever the senses are getting and meditate upon the experiences of those senses. Is that clear? Am I going too fast? Would you like it a little slower? Or is it good? Okay. So Parichaya Avastha, the state is attained by the awakening of Kundalini. The number of mantras mentioned here are 81. And then next state of Nishpati Avastha, there's no mention about, no description about Nishpati Avastha. Then we understood about the Pratyahara aspect. Pratyahara is part of the Ghata Parichaya. Ghata Avastha. So Pratyahara is described as the yogi becomes stable in Kumbhaka and pulling all the senses away from their objects. This kind of state is called as Pratyahara. Accepting the objects of the senses only with your soul. Pratyahara should be practiced for 3 hours, which is 1 praher. The benefits of Pratyahara are 10. 1, the yogi is able to, the yogi's mental powers change, and he's able to hear distant things, and he's able to see far vision, Doordarshan, and he's able to go far away. He can, he has Vani Siddhi, whatever he speaks may come through. Kama Rupa, he might get a very beautiful body, he might become invisible, and his urine and feces turn into gold when touched by others. Sky, he's able to move in the sky. All these siddhis are obstacles again. And for the attainment of yoga, one should avoid all these things. So the yogi who is in this state should act as an ignorant person, a person who is like an ajnani. He should act like a murkh, a foolish person, or a person who doesn't understand anything, because he should safeguard himself from the siddhis and the world around. Then we went on to discuss about the dharanas. So dharana is where the yogi's mind enters the sushumna nadi, and he attains the panchadharana in the form of pancha mahabhutas. He conquers all 5 elements in the dharana part. So the bhutas here are earth, water, fire, air, and sky. Now, the location of the earth element is from the feet to the knee. The color is yellow. The bija mantra is lam. The god mentioned here is the 4-faced Brahma. Meditation time is 2 gatis. The shape mentioned here is the square. Benefits are, there's only one benefit for Prithvi. He conquers the earth element, meaning nothing on earth can harm him, like no earth element can harm him. And water is the next bhuta. The location is from the knees to the anus, and the color is white. The bija mantra is Vam. God is the Chaturbhuja Vishnu. Time of meditation is 5 ghatis or 2 hours. The shape is semi-circular moon. And the benefits are he can conquer the water element and all the sins are destroyed. The third element is the fire element. The location is from the anus to the heart region. The color is red. The bija is Ram. The god is 3-eyed Rudra. Meditation time is 5 ghatis. The shape is triangle. And the benefit is the yogi can conquer the fire element. The bhuta next is air. The location is heart to eyebrow. The color is black. The bija mantra is Yam. The god is the Ishvara or the omniscient god. The meditation time is 5 ghatis. Shape is hexagon or shanmukha. The benefits are he can conquer the air element and also walk in the sky. Then the next bhuta is sky. The location is from the eyebrows to the murdha. Murdha is the top of the head. And then the color is dhumra, which is smoky. Bija mantra is Hum. God is Sadashiva. Meditation time is 5 ghatis. Shape is circular. And the siddhis, the benefits are attained here are he can conquer the sky element, walk in the sky, and attains limitless pleasure. These are the benefits and all about the dharana. And then the results of panchadharana are 3. 1, overall results of the panchadharana. He attains victory on the 5 elements, all 5 elements, and the yogi's body becomes very strong. And there's no fear of death, that's gone. Meditation, next is meditation. Meditation was given as 2 types, Saguna and Nirguna. The Saguna meditation includes holding of the prana for 6 ghatis or 2 hours 24 minutes. And meditation here is on the Ishta Devata in the sky element. Okay, and the benefits attained here are the Anima Siddhi. That is the only benefit. Then coming to the Nirguna meditation, meditation is on the shapeless form of God. And benefit is attainment of samadhi.